last try. This is the third time that the stream has failed. Or the third time I've had to go back into it. Yeah, I don't know, because it's acting weird on my device too. Okay, at least right now I know we're live. That's good. We're over encumbered though, which is bad. This is definitely a save point. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to edit some things because we've definitely had some issues. So Ulysses is ahead of us. Once you ascend this elevator, we cannot return until it is ended. And anything we want to do, we should do it now. Not necessarily, you can come back to Lonesome Road at any time. I do understand though, like, the completionist method of like, no, you gotta do everything. I'm gonna save because I'm gonna try to keep Ulysses alive because I like his spirit. Nah, we want to have that.
Even in this place, NCR's shadow falls. Or is it just you, Courier, without the bear's corpse to weigh you down? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them.
Woohoo. No way to stop them. Alright, hold on, I gotta remember the path here. What happened at the Divide, what I did. So we can tell him something about what he's doing, or we can inquire to something he's doing. I don't remember. This always gets me when I get to this point.
You've answered your own question, and you'll die with that question on your lips. You don't see, listen, even when it's all around you. No matter if I nailed it into your head like a gift from Caesar. You brought the divide to life, Courier. You walked the road, brought the bear, then the bull, brought me, following your tracks. And when I saw the divide you made, I saw a second chance, a new way of thinking. My world, no longer the East. And you brought the West in that package, destroyed it all, nearly killed me, flesh and spirit. You destroyed something larger than the bear, greater than the bull. And even when you could have turned away, you brought it again in that machine. You destroyed a nation taking its first breath, a place that could have been my home. Now, I'll destroy yours.
Come on, man. You ain't gotta be like that. I mean, let's start trying things.
Now
Told him it was
there's
madness.
Purpose. I believe you when you say you were careless. The divide, the chip, the machine you brought here. Many messages can be taken from that, intended or not. What I do now is an act of conviction.
That's me saying, kill me, not them. I'm gonna tell him he can't kill me, probably.
I'll finish history's work. If the divide couldn't kill you, perhaps these spears of the old world can. Let's end this, Courier.
Oh,
and
see,
here
he's
with
so
the old
sensitive.
world flag as witness.
Nope. That's how it should end.
Even in this place.
Alright, I'm gonna just jump start us to where we were. Okay, here we go. This is between you and me.
No. The paths we've walked, the roads, and the flags above them carry equal blame. You walked the west, didn't stay. You know the reason. The bear grows without structure, follows a symbol without knowing its history. And knowing that you believe in a bear's sickness and have given it strength, and that gives more reason to lay waste to your homeland. After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. Let that one fly, or destroy itself.
Nonchalant or factual? Probably factual.
No need to destroy the bear.
Ulysses is neat.
Just cut its throat. You taught me that at the Divide. Only need to cut off the supply line, the road, to watch something greater die. I'll turn the long 15 into miles of fire, cut off the Mojave. NCR will fall back, lose Hoover Dam, and leave their throats exposed to the Legion.
I guess I'm gonna use NCR rep to get through this.
Words are not enough to bear the weight of your flesh. Speeches are things of NCR. Words without strength. You're...
Okay, there we go. I got a speech check. I like that.
The why of it. You taught me the why of it. If you believe in something enough, you must be willing to let it burn, lest it claim you. These governments of the two-headed bear, the Legion, they carry old world ideas into an age that no longer needs them, where they cannot live.
There we go, there we go. Speech 100. Not talking about NCR or the Legion. I'm talking about our history.
Our history. The Divide. That history has been written. Its lessons learned. There's nothing more to be dug from these cracks in the earth. No more fury to be torn from its sky.
This is like where I wish I could save right here, but I can't. Nothing more to say. I've already See, that sounds like a threat. He's very sensitive.
My home in the East Dry Wells is no more. It is part of the Legion. The only other home, the chance of a home, was what you built at the Divide. Then you destroyed it.
I think I should just keep clicking the top one if I want him to live. That's my running theory.
There is truth in that. History has proven it. But Mojave's proof that no homeland is sacred until the largest symbols are destroyed. Whatever is built, the bear, bull, even Vegas, will tear it apart, convert it, either with purpose or by accident.
I'm just gonna keep clicking the top one.
No, you are wrong. Words will not bridge this. I'll finish history's work.
Oh, did he just decide that we're gonna fight?
That's it.
Ulysses, don't run from it. Don't worry, guys. I'll save him. Let's try this again.
Even in this place.
This is one of the hardest speech runs to get through.
There is truth in that. History has proven it. But Mojave's proof that no homeland is safe. Whatever is built.
Okay, I think I gotta click the second one down now.
Nothing can prevent what comes. The missiles will launch. These questions, your words or mine, what do they matter to you?
Even if the missiles launch and I die here, if I can convince you that's enough for me. There we go. There we go.
It is enough. It may be that as much destruction has been written in the earth here, you may build something else as you built the divide. You have spoken truly. There is a shadow of a nation behind you, the hope of a people. Yet it may not matter. The divide still stands against us.
I don't know if I've ever done it that way before, actually. I feel like I normally collect his audio logs, or like there's a few ways to get through Ulysses' dialogue and keep him alive, but I don't know if I've ever done it just with a few speech checks and clicking the right things. I mean, it took a few tries. You know, we had to nuke him once or twice. We've already handled everything it can throw at us.
Our enemies gather outside, shadows of the bear and a bull. They will have found their way in, just as you did. It was always my intention, in case I could not kill you. The marked men would flood this place, cut off your escape. If we cannot prevent what comes, then let us make our stand here. Two couriers together at the divide.
I love it.
They come for us.
Oh, they come for us? I hope they like the taste of nukes. I just need a real small percentage, and I'm happy. There we go. Didn't I hotkey things so I wouldn't have to do this? I feel like I did that. Oh, the iBots are helping us. I'm gonna just start blowing up. Any more hiding? That looks like it. Missing out on so much food too. Mysterious stranger. I'm gonna say the last time he tried to make an appearance, I'm pretty sure I killed him. It said he was knocked unconscious. Bro's just throwing incendiary grenades at me. This is awesome. Tried to activate the missile launch.
Kill you. Mercy killings. Let them rest.
He's trying to run. Get him, Ulysses. Oh yeah, dude. Edie, he's got a medical one, a repair one. This medical one's cool. It's like the only one I've ever seen that looks like that. Never really paid attention. Didn't realize it was a whole different model. Alright, we get a perk this time. What's fitting for the end of Lonesome Road for us to get? See, and that's the thing too, is with the bedroll kit, you don't necessarily need to have a high survival in hardcore mode. High survival with this perk allows you to sleep at campfires, but yeah, this bedroll kit that's in this DLC is awesome. Walker Instincts. Kind of like that one. I might just be super lame and take advanced training. Or intense training, I mean. I feel like we could definitely use more of something. I want, yeah, let's do even more criticals. On a Mr. House run, our luck should be our highest stat. Alright. Really quick. Smith7374. What's up, man? I don't have Discord. I know everyone has Discord. I know. But I don't have Discord. Stay off Discord. No particular reason why, just like never got it. I should probably set something up on there. Maybe I'll do that eventually. Edie, I need you to carry all that stuff. Oh, Edie's got a bunch of my ammo on him too. trying to get all these good loot items. This is a really good finale, man. Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna get up here. There's other stairs, right? I don't see any. Y'all out of my way enough? Okay, good, good. So now we get to pick who we're gonna blow up. I definitely think we're just gonna nuke the Legion and the NCR. Can I talk to you, Ulysses?
If we're done here, let's leave the divide behind. If we get separated, I'll meet you above Hopeville, near the canyon wreckage. If we're done here, let's leave the divide behind.
Yep, NCR and Caesar's Legion. Well, yeah, well, we could get away with not killing the NCR, because our character doesn't and probably will not ever have power armor training, so there's that. But we have to fight the Battle of Hoover Dam, and I feel like we should just go ahead and weaken both. Let's go ahead and do both. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, we should get out of here. Doesn't seem healthy. Glad we could finally get through that.
Erupted in fire, violent, red, as the last message of the two couriers arced into the sky. The missiles on the land, burning flags and communities alike, destroying all they struck. The history of the West was erased for the second time, thorough and complete, and America slept once more.
Edie back home gets an upgrade.
Hopeville burned lightless in the night, invisible fires of radiation scorching it from within and without. It is said a man still walked its streets with the tattered jacket, an old world flag etched on the back. He remained there, perhaps as punishment for the scars he left on the wastes, or a reminder of a history he could not forget. For Ulysses, his journey was over. The courier had been the end of his road. As for the courier, he turned his back on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery of the divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the divide. the last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside his feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war never changes. Men do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
Get to see where the nukes hit. Now those are locations we can go explore. Your merciless nuclear assault on the nations of the Mojave have devastated the lands of both the Legion and the NCR and reached even the borders of the Mojave. At the Mojave outpost, you can now travel through the gate to enter the Long 15, the site of a devastated NCR outpost. And at Cottonwood Cove, you can take a journey by river to Dry Wells, the site of a devastated Legion encampment. Be prepared, both areas are highly irradiated and infested with feral ghouls. You have also unlocked the Dead Man's Burden perk, allowing you to put a single point into any of your special attributes. You also gain reputation with the Boomers and the Powder Gangers for your destructive tendencies, but you lose reputation with the NCR and Caesar's Legion. Obviously. The Boomers like us a little more, and it's funny because we were not really friends with either of those. Yeah, I think luck and intelligence should just be our highest things. Probably. I don't know, we could probably use one more in one of these. Let's do endurance. Heck yeah, okay. And we leveled up. Well, let's go ahead and get that survival to 100 just cuz. I don't actually know if that's one of the there's some stats that don't have requirements above like 80. So if I knew that information, that'd be good. Barter's going to 85. There we go. Let's check out what Ulysses left us. Some bitter drink, the Courier Duster, Old Glory, Rocket Red Glare, 100 rockets, automatic use when poisoned by an animal, that's great. Ulysses gear, and a final message. So first, let's check out Ulysses' armor, because that old world flag is pretty awesome. Oh heck yeah, that's a whole fit right there. Alright, let's check out the Courier Duster. Oh, it gave us an NCR one? Really? But we nuked the NCR. That doesn't make sense. I guess our reputation with... What's our reputation with the strip? I fully expected us to... we weren't like liked or idolized by the strip. We didn't do enough for the strip. I hadn't really thought about that in terms of the ending of this. So now we have an NCR duster that we probably won't wear. Oh, hold on. Does it add? It adds 25 carry weight? It adds 25 carry weight? Well, that's pretty good. That critical chance plus 5 on Ulysses is really nice, though. I do kind of like the patrol armor. It's a nice take on the Ranger patrol armor. Alright, few things to do in the next, like, upward maybe 20 minutes of what's left of the streaming for today. We're gonna go back in, and we're gonna talk to Ulysses, because he's alive, and that's awesome. That's another reason why it's really cool to go into Lonesome Road first. And we might do the DLCs in sort of a reverse order from the canonical way you're supposed to play them or whatever. Because Lonesome Road first means that Ulysses is alive to give you advice as you play the game. Like, you can go back to Ulysses and say, hey, this is what's going on, or hey, I just killed Caesar, or hey, I met Joshua Graham, stuff that happens as you progress. How does this look? This has got to look okay, right? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go talk to Ulysses. There's a couple other things like that too, where, like, if the first thing you do is Black Mountain, where Tabitha is in the Nightkin and stuff, then Black Rock or Black Reach Cave, I think it's Black Rock Cave. It's located a little down from there. We look like we're about to drop the hottest album of the year. Oh, I can't get it just right, though. That's okay. Also, to talk to Ulysses, you have to, like, if you want him to actually look at you, you gotta, like, stand right here.
Full circle. Walked your road. Now back again. Something else in you needing an answer.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, Caesar is dead, I killed him. What are you doing here, bud? Just looking at it?
A question one could have asked you not long ago, before walking the road west into the storms.
He's just taking it all in.
See what was done. It's custom of the bear to never see the marks it claws in the land. Not my custom. Maybe that's why you've come to need to see where the missile from Ashton touched ground down below in Hopeville. The Couriers' Mile.
Yeah, I want to ask him about the Courier's Mile.
My name for it. If you have a better one, you grant it. My choice in names won't carry past you and I. Lies along the road, running from the Hopeville silo, straight onto where the ground burns and wind howls even stronger than here.
What about the marked men? Yeah, like I said, I feel like Ulysses should just lead the marked men now. His choice to stay in the divide, he's seen walking the roads, and it's implied that, I was given a respect by the divide on my way out after launching the nuke, so why not give Ulysses that? Make the marked men kind of revere him as well, because, yeah, Ulysses is just a great Fallout character.
That's part of why I'm here. Watch them. If they attack me, try to enter the Mojave. I answer, not looking to kill them. Save them, if I can. There might be something saving in them. If not, then what I do is mercy, not murder.
There might be something worth saving in them. Yeah, the divide's a little irradiated.
The invisible fires burn here, true enough. Still, to have helped carry out such an act, then not face it.
I don't know if you guys can
not
see
my
it,
way.
but like his
my
right
hand out here,
looks
so be it.
a little
Until then,
marked minish.
I wait and watch, see what the road brings.
Alright, let's just go down the list. Dry Wells is destroyed. Because that's where I've launched my nuke, was his home.
No, opposite of that.
Okay,
It's where my tribe
wasn't his
was
home.
taken, where another history was put to the blade, lesson taught. It is where we realize Wolpus did not approach us as equals, where we realized the wolf had come, and we watched our history die. Now it belongs to Legion, and all the death there now belongs to them as well. Not revenge, just the way of things when you own them.
The Long 15 is no more. The main supply into the NCR is cut.
No damage done. Not yet. Maybe in years. Keeps the bear fenced. If Caesar can't drive it back, fire might. Only delays the end for the bull. A new wall for them to scale and cross. Once they're done with the Mojave. And Hoover Dam. Never again do you or any other courier and caravan need walk that route. Let the Mojave breathe without that asphalt scar raking it.
Raking it. Caesar's dead, I killed him.
Names die twice to history. If the West thanks you, the East won't in time. Fall apart. Back to the tribes, maybe. Too soon to tell what will happen. Let history weigh what you've done, if it gets that far.
I heard that they sort of leaked a possible Obsidian's working, or not Obsidian. That's what I hate about how these other, like, YouTube guys talk about these things. All I know is some head dude at, I think it was Xbox or Bethesda, one of the two, said something about they're definitely working on the one that y'all want, but it's still all like design notes and blah blah blah, and it's basically like in the earliest stages or whatever. But they're apparently working on other Fallout games. I know they're working on. I heard they were working on like a map expansion for 76 as well.
Done with blame. And Caesar was big on strength making right. Seems to me you prove that philosophy to him. If he was too weak to stop you, too weak to defend himself, then he needed to die with his beliefs. Unless you do the same for the legate that comes, you'll get no thanks from me. When that monster arrives, He's not going to have a leash. Kaiser could command him. Not now. The bear is going to burn, and burn slow.
I'm not gonna talk to him anymore right now. I'm gonna save some stuff
though.
for later.
The legate Linnaeus, whether Caesar stands or not, Linnaeus will come.
Okay, final note before I go. Tell me about the legate.
Linnaeus, the butcher, monster, terror of the East. Not even his slaves have seen his face. Struck them blind so they can't. Wears a mask. Don't even know if it's the same man. He put Colorado to the sword. Broke the hangdogs by throwing their hounds upon the flames, so they might burn forever in the afterlife.
Well, if I were a slave or a dog, I'd be scared. Why is he coming west? Obviously, because of Hoover Dam.
To take Hoover Dam, Legion will need something as big as the old world itself. Another symbol forged by history. Linnaeus carries all the terrors of the East with him. He's the myth, the weapon the Legion needs. When he arrives, he'll fall on Hoover Dam like a hammer. Break the bear in two.
What's his weakness?
His strength lies in his title, and it is his weakness. He will not fight a losing battle and destroy what he represents. Put the idea of loss in him. Convince him the bear will not be the 20th tribe beneath his heel. It will make him pause like nothing on earth. You do not need to convince him alone. Draw upon history. The past of other legates are not filled with victories. Remind Linnaeus of this.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about Joshua Graham. I haven't done it in a while.
There are other legates, and the one before Linnaeus couldn't take Hoover Dam for Caesar. That legate's mistake is he didn't die trying. His name was Joshua Graham, answered for his failure. Twice, some say. Kaiser had him burned and cast into the earth, into the largest canyon you've ever seen. Watched the flames trail all the way to the bottom. Somehow, Joshua walked away from that, went beyond Kaiser's gaze. His footsteps trailing fire, walking from one hell, maybe to another. When one is ruined like Graham was, sometimes home is the only place left. If so, he went to New Canaan, Kaiser's anger written on him like a book. Kaiser's orders to the Frumentari were to watch for him, find Graham, kill him. Didn't try. Could've. No good would have come of it. Graham earned his life and his nature. It'll kill him more surely than any blade of the Legion. So, if you've heard word of it or seen sign of him, let it keep. Let his history keep. And there is nothing more to be done. The Mojave awaits.
The divide. It is cool though to see like the cityscape up top still kind of being present, and then as you go over, there's the canyon, and then there was another canyon. Can we see? I think it's over there is where we were, that far off tower. Is that accurate? Yeah. That's what I mean, like there's the big canyon, and then there's kind of like another little smaller runoff canyon over there. Just barely see it. Alright. I don't want to listen to his last message right here in front of him, so... We will come back and talk to Ulysses again, though. Alright. Really quick. Ulysses' final message.
Last tape, last message. In case you best me. If you're hearing this, you have, through blood or word, this message and all that lies with it. It is for you, Courier. If you want to know the why of things, this world, I've walked a good part of it. I stopped only because of you. What you did gave me pause. Long ago, I crossed the Colorado, the first among the Legion to see Hoover Dam in all its glory. An old world wall, yet bridging two sides. And beyond it, a symbol of a two-headed bear. An idea great enough to challenge Caesar himself. Might kill him taking it, whether he won or lost. The bull needs to fight, needs the challenge. Without it, it falters, dies in the dust. Might be a lesson there, in you and me. Leave a thought behind the message to you. My message is this. The destruction that has been wrought at the Divide, or elsewhere, if you couldn't stop me, it can happen again. It will keep happening. If war doesn't change, men must change, and so must their symbols. Even if it is nothing at all, know what you follow, Courier. Just as I followed you to the end. Whatever your symbol, carry it on your back, and wear it proudly when you stand at Hoover Dam.
Well, I might. Look at this very different palette from just beyond the way. I do like that you can kind of see a little bit of the Divide smoke just above. Alright, well, I think that about does it for the streaming today. I'm gonna go ahead and plot out the next one real quick. What are we gonna do? We're gonna be doing that Mr. House quest right there. Other than that, we're gonna be moving our plethora of new equipment that we got from the Divide. So that's why I'm going to the Strip, because we're gonna want to set up for that. Otherwise it'll take even longer in the next video.
Move along.
Wonder what Mr. House would think if he knew I just launched 2 nukes at his enemies. Probably give me a nice little pat on the back.
Please, do not stand in the fountain.
I won't stand in the fountains. We're also gonna have to get Edie and Raul back with us. They're gonna help us move all this hefty equipment. Yeah, my boys. it's cool because you can have him replay any of his audio logs. Like all the ones that we were listening to, or the one where he was attacked by raiders.
Hi there. My name is April Mortimer. I monitored a communication earlier between you and someone with the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
We'll see. I really like... What do you mean Veronica returned to the 188?
Oh, it's you. Anything's better than...
She shouldn't be alive. We blew her up in the Brotherhood bunker. Alright, so... last little bit, I'm gonna repair that. And we're gonna stash a lot of these things that we have on us. We don't need that right now, or that, or that. I'm comfortable just taking Little Devil. I don't need anything better than that. Some lightweight armor would be great for this. Thinking we just dip back into Benny's suit. And... well, actually, how heavy was Ulysses? The Ulysses armor? Oh, we put it in the... dang it. Okay. We don't have that with us. Yeah, we'll just rock Benny's suit and the Mobius glasses. That'll do. Raul, do you have anything on you? Edie, do you have anything on you? Good. Okay. So I'm just going to dump off all the inventory items, and then that's pretty much all the gameplay stuff that's happening. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed sitting through Lonesome Road with me. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. I didn't very much enjoy that I had to start the stream back up a couple of times before it just worked. I'm not sure. I do think it was probably a Twitch thing, because it was acting up on my device as well. I was checking on the stream and stuff. It kept like backlogging audio, which was just weird. But yeah, you know, I keep things posted on YouTube. If you guys haven't subscribed to that or checked out the content there, be sure to. I believe there's a link to it on my Twitch channel, and then on the YouTube, I got links to all my buddies' channels. I do on the Twitch as well if you want to check out their Twitch stuff. And I don't know if I've talked about it yet. So again, me and Frank are working on the podcast thing. That's coming before too long. We are just in the final bit of wrapping things up. So hopefully that's like a in the next few weeks sort of a thing. I'm going to be pretty busy in the next 2 weeks though, so maybe look at more of a 4-week window, more of a month window. But that's what I'm super stoked about. I think it'll be really good for the channel. I think it'll be really good for Frank's channel. I think it'll be really cool for you guys to get in on just some conversations that I think that everyone wants to have anyway. Everyone wants to talk about their favorite stuff. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing, is deep diving into the worlds that we all love, like Fallout, or, you know, not everybody, but everybody likes Star Wars. You know, maybe talk a little South Park, maybe talk a little about some other things. I don't know. But that's the plan, is just to kind of talk about this really cool stuff that we all like, and a lot of it too on the video game aspect will be more focused on probably more of a nostalgic standpoint, where, like, you know, me and Frank remember what these old games were and why they were so good and what we've kind of lost in gaming, and yeah, there's a lot to talk about. We're also going to be having guests on, so people can get a chance to get their channels out there through our outlet, and I think that'll be really cool. And we're going to be pretty selective, I think, in who we're interviewing. Try to keep it to, you know, stuff that I think that our audience would also be into. Not just going to have some random Fortnite streamer on there and interview him, you know? So, just to give you guys kind of a bit of an overview on that, and sort of a time window, but it's still kind of open air, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm really glad we got through Lonesome Road finally. That does it for all the DLCs in this playthrough. We did it in less than 20 parts, which is cool. I think that the next episode we could just wrap up everything. I may make next episode a little bit of a drag it out a little more so that we don't actually do the Battle of Hoover Dam. We might wrap up some other things out in the Mojave first, and then finish it all up in one big finale of the Hoover Dam battle. I think that would be really cool. So, got at least 2 more episodes of Fallout coming for our Mr. House playthrough, and then probably by the time we do our very last one, you know, I'll have a better idea of some other games that we'll maybe do playthroughs of, or maybe we'll just go to variety for a little bit and stream a different thing every time and kind of see what we like other than Fallout around here. Because I don't know, I every time I play something other than Fallout, I just have such a good time. And it's not that I don't enjoy the Fallout streams, it's just I try to keep them kind of their own aesthetic, you know? When we play with friends on a game, or I just play a different game, it's a different vibe. If you go back and watch some of the streams where we did like Halo, or the more recent Pacify stream, it's just a different vibe. It's got a, you know, it's fun to see your friends suffer and that sort of a thing. But I'm rambling because I have things I have to go do and I'm stalling. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for following and staying updated on the channel and stuff. I'm probably going to stream. My next stream will probably be Monday if all goes as planned. I streamed a lot this week to kind of put some content out, just in case there is a stretch where I'm not there to do that as much. So hopefully you guys have some things to go watch back on the YouTube channel and stuff. So that does it for me. You guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.